Hello, everybody. Good morning. This is Amol Khedkar. Today, I'll be discussing about the topic which says that the Nova Scotia mass shooter was a dangerist with an obsession for policing. A shooting just happened in Canada last night, and I'll be discussing about that. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates like these. If you are interested in the world politics and geopolitics and current affairs, this is the right place for you. So let's dive into it. So what happened is that Nova Scotia is an Atlantic province in Canada, which is near the Atlantic Ocean. It is one of the four Atlantic provinces, the others being Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland and Labrador. So what happened is that if you just look at the article, uh, Gabriel Wortman, that is the name of this guy, a denturist. So denturist is a person who supplies implants for dental purposes, so like fake teeth and things like that. He had multiple Nova Scotia clinics, had obsession for policing. Just imagine this, okay? He liked to collect police memorabilia. So he liked to collect, many badges of polices or uniforms of polices and things like that, and boasted about his hobby of refurbishing old police cruisers. Just imagine this. How does the police, even give something like this to be honest, a madman, right? I mean, this is the person who killed almost at least 16 people. So the official count is not as yet released, but at least 16 people are killed as of now. So 51-year-old guy died Sunday on a shootout with police after going on a rampage that spanned 2 days. Imagine this, 2 days. He was trying to, kill people, and this is in Canada, which is considered to be the most, one of the safest countries in the world, and killed at least 16 victims in multiple locations across the province. It was the largest mass shooting in Canadian history. How can a guy go on shooting for 2 days and nobody's noticing? Now, why is that? That will be solved in just the next few paragraphs. During the search for Mr. Watman, police distributed an image of what appeared to be an RCMP cruiser. RCMP is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Okay, they had a cruiser. This guy was literally impersonating as a policeman and going through the province killing people. Have you heard anything like this before? Um Chief Superintendent said that the impersonation demonstrated a level of planning. Obviously, it demonstrated a level of planning because this guy literally had a police car with him. He had a police uniform with him, and he was going around killing people. This is almost like, almost this just reminds me of the GTA. If you have heard, if you have played a Grand Theft Auto, we do something like this in there. So this is no laughing matter, but this is just something that tells you how just completely disorganized the even the policing system is in a country like Canada. The fact that this individual had a uniform and a police car at his disposal certainly speaks to it not being a random act. Definitely, it speaks to a whole lot of things. Mr. Watman owned Atlantic Denture Clinic in Dartmouth, which is in Nova Scotia, and he gifted, I think, dentures to a cancer survivor. So people just were not expecting something like this, and so he was told to, shut off most of his dental clinics because of the coronavirus pandemic in mid-March. Records show that he owns two large properties in Nova Scotia. Um, so his neighbors say that he was obsessed with police memorabilia. Okay, and he was one of those freaky guys. He was really into police memorabilia, which is just insane. Okay, how do police even uh, allow something like this to happen, right? Uh, he showed me pics of a cruiser. So his neighbor is saying that he showed me pics of a cruiser that he redid. Okay, so he bought a cruiser from the police department, from the RCAP department, and he redid the cruiser. So redid in the sense like, he made sure that he did some sort of a renovation of the cruiser. It's exactly like an actual RCMP police car, and he has the uniform to go with it. Just imagine how crazy is this. I mean, something like this doesn't even happen in India or many other countries, right? I mean, he actually had a police car. He redid that car, okay, and he also had a uniform for the police, okay. Shared a similar memory in reply to a post sharing details that Mr. Watman may be driving what appears to be an RCMP vehicle and wearing an RCMP uniform. I do remember him saying he buys old police vehicles from the auction and fixes them up. So this person buys old vehicles from the police and fixes them up. He had two when I went to meet him at his Halifax location to pick up new dentures. How crazy is this? How can something like this happen in a country like Canada? Okay, this person is buying police vehicles on auction. He is redoing them, and they are allowing him to drive those vehicles on the streets of Canada, impersonating a police officer. This is not like a play that you are trying to impersonate somebody. Okay, this is the actual real life, and this guy also had gun with him. He also had the police uniform with him, and because he was mad that the government had shut down his dental clinics because of the coronavirus pandemic, he went along shooting people, and this happened for 2 days. 2 days he was going around the province and shooting people, killing at least 16 people. So we don't even know what the actual number is at this point. Okay, it may be 25, it may be 30, it may be 50. We don't know, but at least 16 people are killed in Canada. It was the largest mass shooting in Canadian history. What else can you say in here? The people really know that something like this really happens many times in US, okay, because the gun laws are very very relaxed in America, and anybody can literally buy a gun. You can go to Walmart and buy a gun in America. It's just as if you're going to a nearby shop and buying a few what like you're buying like a detergent, you're buying like a clothes or a pant. You just go there and you buy a gun. That's how easy it is in America. Okay. Now, but in Canada, people just never expected something like this to happen, because Canada definitely has stricter gun laws. But to be honest, this is what is happening. Okay, and people are pretty scared in this entire madness, because Canada has been pretty chaotic in just the last 1 year. Okay, if you see like even the election that they had, where Justin Trudeau had. He had to form like a minority government. So earlier he had a majority in his government, but now he is a minority stakeholder in the government, and so he has the support of all the other parties in order to form the government. So just that tells you that election was just so contentious, and there were blackface allegations against Trudeau and many other things, to be honest. So this is something that is even penetrating into Canadian politics and Canadian way of life very recently now. So definitely this is not that level of crazy as it is in America, but surely it is getting there. Okay, I mean, you can see this, right? It's like a um, and like if the guy has killed, if he had like a machine gun and he was killing many people, even that is very scary. But at least that is like within 15 minutes he was shot dead. Okay, that's fine. But this person was killing people for 2 days. Okay, 2 days he was just going around killing people and nobody noticed, right? How do you expect something like this in a country like Canada? Can you imagine something like this even happening in any other country? Forget about India, even in Africa. If a person is going around killing people for 2 days, wouldn't anybody just call the police or call somebody else, right? So yeah, this is Canada. This is how things are working. And Nova Scotia is a very very small province. Okay, it is the Atlantic province, which is it is not a mainstream province. Okay, it is, I think, one of the smallest provinces after Prince Edward Island, and it has absolutely nothing. Okay, there are very few businesses in Nova Scotia. There are not many people that live there, and so I think that's what makes many people crazy. Okay, it's very hard to live in a society where there are not that many people around. And to be honest, people migrate from most of these Atlantic provinces to Ontario or to Toronto, and so they are facing a huge decline in terms of economy, in terms of population, in terms of everything in most of these Atlantic provinces. So even that might be one of the reasons why this has happened. So yeah, if you got the update about this, and if if you like this video, please like and comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.